Hey, what's up, team? How's everybody doing? Last episode, we ended off getting our laundromat. We're officially in the clean money. Today, we're starting off, we're just going to make some quick sales. But hey. How's everybody doing today? I hope y'all are doing well. I'm having a great day. Excellent day, even. If you guys are watching, please like and subscribe. Over 95% of the people watching this video are not subscribed, or any of my videos generally, but hey, it's good. We start off, we're gonna request a dead drop, get some sales in. This video is super edited. This is about 5 hours of gameplay, 5.5 hours of gameplay that I'm chopping up into like an hour. Nelson congratulates us. Unk says we got 10K earnings, and we're gonna have to start manufacturing some crystal methamphetamines. The best bet for us is to go to the warehouse. It's a local spot where we can do business with like-minded individuals. It's a big brick building behind the liquor store, and they'll only let us in if we build a good reputation. Now, we still cannot get the trash bags in from our original Chinese restaurant, so we're not ready yet. We go to bed, we make a little bit of money, about $1,000 a day right now. We don't level up, but hey, we're going to make it to the warehouse eventually. Hoover messages us. We end up packaging everything. We end up talking to Benji. We give him some of the product that we made so he could start selling for us while we do other things. I realized that you could give him some unpackaged stuff, so we're testing it out, see if he actually sells any of it. We go and pick up our dead drop here. So the way I'm editing this basically is just like I'm not really gonna show many of the sales. I'm only gonna show like the things that I sell if it's like a lot of money or like multiple sales. Every day basically when I wake up, I'm gonna go chop off the plants. I'm gonna package everything and whatnot. Oh, here we buy our first pot plant, like our soil planters or whatever, and like sprinklers, so we can start automating a little bit more on our growing. Because like the biggest time consuming thing that I've realized is like actually putting the soil in and watering it every day. It sucks. We find out that customers actually do not appreciate unpackaged products. So I take myself and I go back and I buy some baggies and I get the lady her stuff all packaged, We make some sales. You know the deal. We find Benji, we take some of our money, and then we head on over, get one more good sale in, Mrs. Ming, and then we get caught. We try running for a sec, and then I realize we can't really get out, so it's best to just get got. I know I said that I wouldn't get caught anymore, but I'm not the best at running from the cops. But eventually, we'll make it so we stop getting caught. We end up paying a little bit of money. We didn't have a lot of cash on us, so they made us pay a kind of a small fine. So it's not a big deal. Let's start planting some of our soil. We put it in there, and then we end up starting to mix. Oh my God, yes, we're gonna mix a lot this episode. We're going to try out new things. We put some of this like purple, the granddaddy stuff. We put some of that into the bowl. Struggling, obviously, because the UI is kind of poop. Granddaddy purple with some of the, I think that's Viagra. Anyways, we assign Benji some different customers. We give him some of our low level ones just because they don't actually make us a lot of money anyways. We obviously are going to keep Peter File on Benji's tab. We're keeping him far away from us. After we do that, we end up going to bed, make another like $1,000, and then we level up to Hoodlum 5, and we're able to unlock the packaging station and gasoline. We head over to Dan. We buy some baggies. We package the stuff that we got. We sell stuff to Kyle's, to Joyce, and then we buy some more stuff to mix with. We get to the warehouse. We ask to come in, and they said, yeah, but you have to wait till 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So in the middle of the night, we have to sneak in. We talk to this guy. He tells us if we're looking for protection to come to him. He sells all sorts of weapons. And so, yeah, we might actually be able to defend ourselves now. We can only buy a baseball bat and a frying pan. But eventually, we're going to get that golden M1911 and a shotgun. We're going to really be running around blicking shit. Yeah. And then we go walk over, and then we eventually meet Oscar, who he tells us we smell nice, which, I mean, thanks. And he only refers to himself in third person, you know. Probably had a bad trip and now has an existential crisis where he can't, verbalize himself. Anyways, we look at some of his stuff. He sells a lot of cool stuff that we can buy for cash. A lot of it's similar to what Dan sells, but Dan only accepts card only. So if for some reason we've hit our ATM limit and our laundering is taking forever, we can wait until the night. We jump into the sewer, and then it helps us spawn right outside. Fun fact, if we need to escape, if this place ever gets raided and busted out, we go upstairs, and then we meet probably the most important guy ever, Igor. No, obviously. We meet the guy that's going to let us hire employees, Manny. He asks if we're the new guy in town, and then obviously we're flirting a little bit, I guess. I mean, he seems so interested. He tells us that we can buy workers from him, and so we look into it. Let's see what I want. Let's say a cleaner. He tells us we have to keep a bed for the employee, and so we ponder for a second, like, do we really need an employee right now? The sweatshop. I think the reason that we didn't buy anything right now is because the sweatshop kind of confused me. I didn't realize the spot above Mrs. Ming's was called the sweatshop. Anywho, we take the mixed product that we found, mix it with a donut, that magical donut that we stole from Mr. Geraldine. We're getting rid of it and making Fruity Bud. It's now worth $62, right? And now, afterwards, now we put Viagra. So I think before we put that acetaminophen, and now we put some Viagra in it. Let it mix. You let it mix. Oh. And it makes Tokyo cheese. It's now worth $78. We put that in with some flu medicine. Oh, that doesn't do anything. Some mouthwash. Oh yeah. Please, if anyone tells you that they're giving you something that's made with all of these things, do not put this in your body. Oh my god. We get granddaddy ass. It's worth $89. So that's pretty sick. We put the one bud. Oh no, we put the mouthwash in there. And then we try to put the granddaddy ass mixed in with Addy and see what that does. Because we've had this Adderall since the first episode. It's just been sitting there, and I haven't known what to do with it. So I realized, like, let's mix. And that makes Harry Hayes. It's worth $102, which is incredible. Now, this is my first ever time actually playing, Schedule 1. This is my first ever run through. I've never played this game. We made $2,000 that night. Anyways, my first time playing this game, I know nothing about what the best mixes are. I'm not going to look it up. I'm literally just going to keep playing and, learn fully everything. We pay off our debt to Albert, and then we go to Dan's, look around, and then we buy a trash grabber because, oh my god, picking up trash is some of the most frustrating thing ever. We start laundering some of our money. Put a little $207 because we don't know how to scroll. We give Kyle 10 granddaddy whatever that was. And then we pay Hoover off again for that second drop that we ordered from him. He asks for $360. We give him that $360. And then he shoots us a text. And this is a strange text, He usually doesn't text it back 3 times. And he tells us that we've been working together for a while now. If we want to order large quantities, we can organize a meeting. That's pretty sick. We go pick up that dead drop we just paid for. Don't have enough space, so we leave some trash bags in his place. We package some stuff. We give Benji some stuff. We pick up some of our cash, a little 245. And then we go talk to Oscar. Oh yeah, the large sums of money, like these types of skips. In between that space, all I did was basically accept orders and fulfill orders. Like I just sold our stuff. Nothing else has happened. We buy some phosphorus because, let's start making some crystal, right? Yeah, and then we look at some of the other stuff that he sells. A new and improved packaging station. We put our chemistry station right in the middle of our home. We see that it takes an acid, a pseudo, and phosphorus, which we already got. So now we're missing pseudo and acid, and after we have that, we can make liquid meth. We go to bed, made another $1,600 today. We do not level up. We start off the day, we package all of our stuff. We have now 6 jars of OG Kush, which is about 30 individuals. We give 3 to Albert, get stuck on the stairs, collect some of our cash from him, give Kyle 10 OG Kush for $405. We package that funky little Harry Hayes that we made. We make some deals happen. We buy some acid, and then we go to a gas station to try to find that pseudo, but it seems like they don't sell pseudo. So at this point, I'm perplexed. I'm like, wow, like, if I want to progress, I need to find where the pseudo's at. And there's no hint or no guide, so I go back to Oscar, and like I slowly go through it, and I'm like, well, it's not here. It's not here. And I don't know if Nelson said anything and told me like, hey, you've got to do this and that to get pseudo. But at this point, I just don't know what's going on. So I'm slowly looking at everything. I'm looking at it all. But, eventually I will find out how to get pseudo. So don't worry. I'm not just going to be clueless the whole episode. But for now, I'm clueless. So we get back, we put that in, and I'm still like perplexed. I'm like, pseudo, like, what is that? Anywho, we spend the rest of the night mixing. We put some of that green crack in with some Viagra. And then we slowly, one by one, mix it in because I didn't realize, even though it says on the bottom left, if I right click, I can drag multiple. And right here, I finally realize. Kovacs kid, come on, we finally do it. It takes a minute. So in that minute, we package some more stuff. After it's done, to make strawberry Durkle. You can only mix 10 products in at once, but now I know how to do it, so I'm right clicking everything. Afterwards, we mix the strawberry Durkle in with some mouthwash. Oh, very painfully slowly, and it's just a hassle. I suck at this. Like, what? I might not be the schedulist of one. That makes Nightmare Crystal. It's worth $69. Nice. We finish up the rest of the 6, and then we mix it with flu medicine. That's pretty dangerous. This time we just go to bed before waiting for it. Like, we don't wait for it, we just go to bed. We made a nice little 1700, and then we leveled up to Peddler 2. We did not wait to see what it did. Mixing the product with flu medicine, though, made some Nightmare Rhino worth $78. So it's improving the value. We're slowly but surely just mixing stuff along. None of this stuff is good, so I didn't really show everything that I did. I'm sure no one cares about the stuff that I made right there. We order another dead drop, just 10 OG Kush. And then we go to Benji. We give him some sour diesel. And then we hand him any of our cool stuff. We give him the Harry Hayes. And then we give him pretty much everything, actually. Nice. And then we pick up some of our cash. $400 today. We talk to Kyle, who only 5 Nightmare Rhino. But he paid us $400 for that anyways. Pick up the dead drop. Go to the gas station to buy some more mixing products because we're going to learn how to mix. We're going to make the greatest stuff of all time. We get some bananas. because who doesn't like banana soda weed? That's pretty sick. It's gnarly. We get some paracetamol. And then, I don't know why I'm doing it one by one, actually. Maybe I'm tripping, bro. Get some more donuts. It's not the same as stealing it from Gerald, but it's fine. I look at the motor oil. I don't know. Someone tell me in the comments, can I use motor oil and gasoline inside of my, stuff? Because it says, I'm assuming gasoline is used for, cars, but who knows? Right here, you guys see my cool little mix. You could slow it down and watch. I made some death slime, and then and while I was waiting for things to mix, I packaged some stuff. I've got aspen puke now. Mix that with some kook. Package some more stuff, and now we have banana durkle. It's worth $97. We mix that with some paracetamol. Gives us another unknown thing, and that makes Miracle Rhino. Still worth $97. The value has not gone up, which is a bit confusing to me, but it's okay. But we can mix it again with some paracetamol and give us a completely different thing. We can also mix it with flu medicine. So we mix 4 with flu medicine and it gives us sexy crack, but the value goes down to 82. When that happens, we get disappointed and we just go to bed. We made $2,800 that day though. So that's sick. We level up. We get some Mega Beans, some AirPods, and a machete. Early on in the day, we go ahead, meet Benji, give him some of our packaged products, and then we collect our money, and then punch him. Yo, Benji, misinput, calm down, calm down. We have to run. We accidentally punched Benji, and the guy, he doesn't realize it's just a misclick, but he didn't chase us back home. But oh my God, the guy almost killed us. There's no health bar. I don't understand. I don't know what would happen if I just died. And then after that, we go to Ray's and we buy our storage shed. We buy a new property. It's in Stash and Dash. Look, we got a loading bay. That's our little area, but we knock around, we look around, we check out the little area. Ooh. We're upgrading. We don't have the smell of Kung Pao chicken wafting into our noses every night. Mrs. Mingo is crazy downstairs. You guys know how it goes on. We got a little faucet. We turn the lights on. Look at our little area. We go back home afterwards. We package some of our things. We talk to Kyle, give him 10 OG Kush for $405. We afterwards go to Hoover, pay our debt off. We buy a packaging station, the second variant, the super upgraded kind. We request another dead drop from Big Al. Just 8 Kush, and then we do a green crack and a granddaddy purple. We talk to Benji, we pick up our 800. We've reconciled. We're a lot nicer to each other. He forgave me for punching him, and he was like, boss, I may have sliced you with a machete 3 or 4 times because of it. So I think we're even. Check out the cool little packaging station. It makes things super convenient and super nice. Look at this. It's just anyways, yeah, it's so nice. This is incredible stuff. We really don't get much use out of this. Towards the end of this, we end up going to bed. We made $3,400 today. The money is exponentially growing. We're making an extra $1,000 a day. We level up, and now we have access to chili. We talk to Benji in the morning. We talk to him every day now, bro. We're boys. We give him a lot of our, we give him about 10 of our things. We give him some of our funky little stuff. Because we're like, man, we're not going to sell any of this. It's really inconvenient to negotiate with customers and be like, hey, instead of this, do you want this? And then you just oversell, which I should. Anywho, we go get our dead drop that we requested a while ago. We go to Dan, we get some soil pourers to start automating our shed. Right? I forgot to tell you guys, we have been moving our stuff over from Ming's. This isn't just random. We moved it over from Ming's, and now we're starting to soil pour. We also upgraded from that lame-ass regular soil, and now we got extra long soil that lasts 3 uses. We buy some storage racks, the large ones, because we're tired of running out of space. Happens every other day. We put all of our seeds and our soil on that side. We buy some pot sprinklers. We buy an obscene amount of soil. Let's see. Oh, nope. 6? No, 7. Yeah, okay, anyways. Yeah, whatever. We talked to this lady that is super into schizophrenic, lethal, and seizure inducing things. We give her this funky ass thing. Oh my god, and she loses an eyeball. She's now a Cyclops. And we eventually unlocked Beth. She has literally dubbed us 3 different times. She was like, no, your thing sucks. But she finally, after our product gave her one eye, was like, yes. We get another grow pot and another grow pot, and then we put all of our soil pourers and our water sprinklers. And now we go talk to Benji. We get our $1,300 from him. We deposit the ATM, and we're officially maxed out on the ATM. Nelson calls us and says we've reached our weekly deposit limit. We can only deposit so much cash every week. We need to convert more cash via laundering. And we've already got a laundromat. We did that earlier. So we start laundering a big amount of money, $1,200. It's going to take 24 hours for it to hit our bank account, but now no one will know what happened. This is our new setup though. Like, come on, MTV The Crib, shout out. What are you guys thinking? We go to bed. It tells us we've made $3,000, you know, big money. We're balling now. I'm about to take it all to the casino. We package our product early on, give Benji a lot of it because he's been putting in work, man. He's been putting in work. Take a little bit of our cash, you know, $300. We get searched. We're just walking. The guy searches us. You know, we hide it pretty clear. Come on. Afterwards, we talk to Kyle. After buying 20 chilies, guys. We bought 20 chilies. We order another dead drop. We buy a trash can for the place. We start laundering some more money because we're still on our ATM withdrawal limit. And now we're actually going to still use Mrs. Ming's. But now this is going to be like our big growth hub. We're just going to grow a whole bunch of stuff. As you see, we're going to, you know, fiddle around with this little area. Move things around because, you know, not enough space. Enjoy the little building compilation, guys. It's really, really nice, isn't it? Look at this excellent design work I've got going on. We spent so much money just redesigning again, though. We don't even have enough money, so we have to downsize how much we want to buy. But we end up buying 3 fully equipped plant pots. Don't eat a taco from Taco Ticklers. Their burrito killed their nan. It's ridiculous. Anywho, we packaged some more things. Just check this out, bro. Oh my god, it's so nice. Oh. It's really excellent stuff. I mean, take a glimpse into my life. This is basically what I do every other edit. I mean, every time I got money. We go back to bed after doing all that. We made another 2,000, a little bit less today, but, you know, we're almost there to leveling up. We go, we cut stuff, we package stuff, and now we start mixing green crack with some chili. After we do that, we talk to Kyle, give him money, talk to Benji, give him some product. I don't remember what happened to the unpackaged stuff that we gave Benji. I think it disappeared, but I don't remember. I don't remember if I edited it out because I took it back or if it just like worked. Who knows? We asked Albert to meet up for the first time ever. And he's like, all right, sweet, I'm by the mayor's house. Why the hell is he selling stuff to the mayor, like next to the mayor of the city's home? Anywho, Al then tells us that we can start getting stuff delivered to us. We go meet Al. Look at this guy. Hello, sir. Ready to peruse the supplies? Do you guys like the accent? It's pretty nice, right? We look into buying a whole bunch of seeds. We buy 20 OG Kush. And then we go to Benji. Okay, it seems like he isn't selling unpackaged stuff. Here we go. Good to know. We go to Dan's. We buy some stuff. We go to Ming's, our sweatshop technically. You know, we harvest that stuff. We package some stuff. And then we talk to the big guy. We finally get our first employee. We're going to go for the botanist, and we're going to put him in the sweatshop. It's $1,000 signing fee with a $200 daily wage. But we're finally there. I mean, look at all these employees that we can have. I mean, we could have a cleaner, a handler, a botanist, and a chemist. They all do their own respective things. We went for the botanist so we don't have to worry about sowing the seeds, watering plants, applying additives, harvesting, or using drying racks. Not that we were. We walk out and we get caught. I mean, guys, I'm just going home, and then we run thinking that we could escape, and now we're wanted. So we try to escape, obviously, and then we get caught again. The guy sees us. We go down, and then there's just nowhere to run. There's never anywhere to run. We hit the end of our road. We drown, and it's not letting us go anywhere. So we have to accept our fate. We get cuffed, busted, and we're now caught for the second time this episode. They took 20 of our low-severity drugs, and we paid $350 in fines. It's ridiculous. I mean, come on. We didn't just go to bed. We earned $3,600, $3,700 that day, but then we lost all of our drugs. Anywho, we level up. We got a full spectrum grow light and some batteries. We buy a bed for our new employee and 2 more grow tents so they can get to work. We talked to the lady for the first time, and then we put those grow plants in the house, so she's got stuff to do. We assign them to her. It's sort of complicated. Like, this took me like maybe 10-15 minutes to really figure out, even though like it's decently well explained, but it is a lot of different things you have to do. We get it assigned. We give her some of our money. We got to pay her $200. I'm like, whatever. I'm looking at it. I'm like, ugh, this is expensive. Will I make it back? And I was just like, whatever. Let's see how it goes. We pay her the money. She takes it immediately. She didn't let that shit rest. She didn't let it simmer for even a moment. Yeah, I mean, we moved some of the stuff over, the baggies and whatnot. She's not going to be able to, bag any of our products, but hey, at least she's getting to work. We put some seeds over here. We asked why she's not working. She doesn't have any soil. So as I'm, the best boss that I am, I buy her some soil. I package some stuff. I talk to Benji. I, sell Kyle his stuff. The cops, they get in my way. I'm just trying to get into a warehouse. They're trying to press me. Like, okay, guys. We talked to the dude to hire another employee, and this time I'm like, man, we've gotten a botanist already in the sweatshop. We need to get one in the storage unit. It's now $1,100 to sign them and $200 a day, but we get another botanist for the sweatshop, or the what's it called, the storage unit, and then we buy a cleaner. The worst purchase of my life. We cannot add any more people to the sweatshop, by the way. It's only a 1-person establishment. Maybe that's the place I need to live in. Who knows? But we buy a cleaner. I'm sandwiched in between both of my fine employees. I got 2 girls. I'm all excited. Hello, I'm sleeping between them. I go to bed. I made $1,600. Benji made nothing because I forgot to give him stuff to sell. What a chud. They aren't working because they haven't been paid. So I pay these employees $100 here, $100 there for the next day, so I don't forget again. Cynthia gets $200. She's our actual botanist, so we give her another $200 for the next day as well, so we don't forget about it. And then our cleaner, we put $200 in her briefcase, so she can actually get to work. Picking up trash is probably the most tedious thing in this game. Genuinely, every little thing you do creates trash, and that sucks. But on God, Barbara was the worst cleaner I've ever had. There's trash all over the floor. Can you guys see this? She wasn't picking it up. She didn't do shit for me. Anywho, I ended up making some Mega Diesel. It was from when I put chili in that green crack, and then I forgot about it for a while, and then I mixed that in with that Mega Bean. And I'm looking at this trash. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at her, and look at that little smirk she got on her face. I'm like, yo, why aren't you working? There's nothing for me to do right now, she says. Now I'm pissed. I'm like, bro, you're fired. Like, get out. Lost her smile immediately. You're not getting free bread off me, bro. We talk to Benji. We give him like a whole bunch of stuff to sell. Not a whole bunch, a decent amount. We go meet up with our boy Kyle. He says, cheers, dog. Shout out. We order another dead drop. 10 things of OG Kush. We pick up our stuff from the sweatshop. Look at this. I mean, we got 3 stacks and 4. We got 64 things. Now, what's it called? Made this freaking crazy product that's $80, bro. We collect our money from Benji, and then we give him an obscene amount of weed. Oh my God. We gave him 10 times 8 or plus 8. That's ridiculous. He has 58 pieces of our OG Kush. We make a last minute order at Dan's. We sell or we pay off Albert for his dead drop, and then we order another one immediately and pay it off immediately. We pick up the rest of the stuff from this lady, and then we bang, green. It's green. We make the trash. We make some nightmare balls. Yeah, I mean, like we're mixing stuff, guys. You guys see, I'm starting to learn. I'm learning what makes what. This is the most money we've ever made. We're in the 4Ks now. We're officially a hustler, and we officially have iodine. Now, what is iodine used for? I don't know. But whatever I mixed that stuff with, it dropped the value. So I put some kook in that. We picked up some money from Benji. We dropped off some seeds for our botanist at the sweatshop. Picked up whatever she grew. And our botanist at the, what's it called, has been at work as well. So we have a whole bunch of this stuff that we're going to have to individually package. So we do that. And then we make strawberry queef worth $101. Excellent stuff. The mixes are getting into effect. We get Kyle. We go to Benji. Give him a whole bunch of stuff to sell. The guy's been making us money. He's been putting in work. We got to respect it. Even though he takes a cut of the money, it's fine. We're still getting $1,100-$1,200 every day. We start laundering 2K at the laundromat. We talk to this lady, Doris Lubin. We give her some stuff. 96% chance she's going to like it, right? And she loves it. Her head's on fire. She's lost an eye. She's a cyclops. We talk to Keith, who loves Slippery, Sneaky, and Tropic Thunder. So we give him some cool stuff. And then he tries it. And then he ends up looking like Johnny. He's a part of the Fantastic Four. That's incredible. Then we immediately sell him stuff. We're like, hey, buy some of our product. And then we try upping the price, and his percent goes down so much. The guy is broke. Like, dude, we have the worst customer of all time on our hands now. We have a whole bunch of products now. Our botanists are actually putting in obscene amounts of work. It's incredible. We go outside what were we going? I don't even remember what I was going out for, man. And then I immediately get busted. Now I'm pissed. I'm like, bro, we didn't have anything on us besides cash, so that's fine. We go right back out and they're right out our door. Like, bro, we get spawn camp for like 10 minutes straight. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's genuinely crazy. Oh my goodness. Like, what am I supposed to, like, dude, I can't even, like, what is this? They were just in my room. I'm spawning in. Now, respectfully, I'm pissed, right? So I'm just like, bro, I'm going to bed. I pick up some trash, and I'm like, I'm going to bed. So I go to bed, all upset. Like, wow. Incredible stuff. We made about $5,000 that day. We talked to Al. And then we purchased an obscene amount of seeds, 40 OG Kush. And then we ponder, we're like, man, we're already here. We might as well buy some Granddaddy Perp, So we buy 10 more of that. We put all of it into the different storage racks that we have. We head over to the sweatshop. We go ahead. We've got so much stuff, guys. I'm so serious. We have so much stuff. Oh my God. This is an obscene amount. We're going to make so much money from this. We go to Kyle, and he's like, yo, 10, please. So we give him 10, Calm little 405. I don't know why it took so long doing that. We go to Benji, we picked up some of our earnings, and then we give him everything we can give him, man. Gave him 10 jars, 7 of that, and then I messed up. Guys, I messed up. We got body searched, and I was not able to hide our product well enough, and we got cuffed. Maybe I should have fought back, but we lost it all. Genuinely, I don't know what I was doing. I'm so disappointed. It says we only lost 17 low severity drugs, but of that 17, I think 15 or 12 was jars. So now we have to go to Benji, pick up some of our things. Dude starts moonwalking on me. Like, hey, bruh. What's your... Yo! We pick up this baseball bat because he looks like he wants to press me, man. Because what are we doing? No, anyways, we make some sales and then we go talk to this dude. We're like, hey, I need someone to package my stuff because packaging with that new little thing, it's pretty easy now. But hey, if someone can do it for me, it'd be great. We then finally buy our first ever weapon, a machete, right after we find a baseball bat. Our boy Jason meets up with us at the storage rack. And we get him to work. We assign him all the things we need to assign him. Look at him. Look at him, bruh. He's just getting to work. Look at this, bruh. It's incredible. What a guy. We now have 17 OG Kush, 3 green crack jars. Keep in mind, 17 and 3, you multiply that by 5. So it's 100 individual pieces of whatever. That's a lot of money, man. Oh my goodness. We level up to Hustler. We wake up. Incredible. We go, we talk to Benji. My recording messed up there, I'll be honest. We ended up talking to Benji and then, packaging, getting our stuff, and selling that baseball bat. And then we talked to Benji again. This is all the stuff we give him. Da-da-da. So yeah, we went to the pawn shop. We sold that baseball bat we found for like $8. Anyways, we bought some jars for our boy Jason so he can start packaging our stuff for us. Because we don't want him to use baggies. It's kind of pointless. If you can put 5 in one, you might as well put 5 in one, right? We organize our inventory pretty butt. We don't have any space for that 16, so we just end up leaving home to go home. Oscar asks us what we can do for him, and then he gives us a pretty shit answer, so we hit him with a machete, and then he runs. I look around to see if anyone saw that or if there will be any retaliation, but he ran away. I don't think hitting Oscar is nice. The guy is just a cool guy. So I won't do it again. I apologize humbly for my transgressions. We look around at the weapons because I'm like, man, Oscar will come back. The guy just got sliced by a machete. Like, it's just a little minor wound. Like, come on. He came back, and then we looked around at what he's got for us. And then different plant pods, different moisture preserves, air pods. I mean, there's so much cool stuff. Little hang lights, grow lights. I don't necessarily know what they do, but I assume like they increase the speed in which plants grow. We're definitely going to invest in that eventually. But at this point in time, I was just like trying to, look at everything, drying racks, improve quality. Right now our customers are just kind of butt. So we're just like, just take whatever we give you. Our stuff is high quality already. So there's no point in doing extra stuff. Jason's been hard at work. So we look at what he's done for us. We end up going to bed. We made a whole bunch of money. We leveled up again. Hustler 3. And we finally unlocked Pseudo. If you guys missed it, Pseudo is what we need to make our meth. Methamphetamine. It's the last piece of the puzzle. We pick up all of our product. We have 21 jars of OG Kush. And so we give an absolute poop ton to Benji. The guy's got a whole bunch of stuff in his pockets. We pick up the cash that he has for us, almost $3,000. Guys, the amount of money we're making now has skyrocketed. I mean, it's exponential growth. Look at this sale I made. I mean, like, the cops make things overly complicated. Why? Like, come on, guys. We're just talking. Like, I was just about to propose. Like, what's so weird about me being on one knee right now? We're right by the pier, we're right by the water. I mean, come on. Anywho, we then show off our 40-inch vert, jump in front of Kyle, get him some of the stuff that he asked for. We bought a bunch of soil, put it on, gave Benji the stuff. We paid off our debts. And then we went to the properties. We had a whole bunch of money. We got almost $10,000, guys. And we look at the stuff that's for sale. You know, post office for 10, but we can buy the bungalow now. And so we do. Guys, I mean, come on, bro. We bought a storage shed like 2 days ago. We bought a bungalow, so we go to the casino. You know, we hit the slots, crank $100 spins. First spin magic, we get the cherries, you know, $200. You feel me? I'm going to leave this pretty unedited because, you know, I keep saying we're going to go to the casino and we don't. But it's okay. We were so close to 777s, it's not even funny. Oh my goodness. We don't get lucky. I'm going to be honest, we don't get lucky. But I'm about to show you guys what true dedication is, man. You know, it's going to be incredible. We're gonna spend down our money. I mean, this is ridiculous. After this one, it's just like, you know, whatever. Game's rigged. We play a hand of blackjack, you know, calm little $152 hand. You know, we got a 9, a dealer showing 9, you got to hit. We got a 19, we got to stand on it. And the dealer flips a 20. But you know what they say? 99% of gamblers, what do? They quit before they're about to hit big. We take out our freaking mortgage, put $1,000 on the next hand, we automatically get a 20. Dealer showing a 2, just do what you got to do. And we win. Oh my God. We immediately run up out of there, bro. We talked to Jerry. I mean, this is so scenic. Do you guys see it? Shirtless, smoking, staring out into the sea at night. We give him a jar because we want him to be our buddy. He's got connections with the person that sells pseudo. Afterwards, we talked to the dude. We're like, look, we're going to try a cleaner again because we need a cleaner. Like, we need a cleaner. I can't keep picking up after all these different places. I have to go to the sweatshop every other day. Like, whenever I'm picking up product, and I have to, like, pick up trash. It's ridiculous. We start buying all of these employees for the bungalow. The signing fees are now becoming pretty ridiculous. So it's like, whatever. But we hire all these guys, you know. We got a handler, we got a botanist, you know. $1,500 each, plus whatever we got to pay them. So now we're low on cash. We've spent a lot of money. That blackjack hand, the incredible stuff that we've done, all gone to waste. We buy our beds from Oscar. We go to bed at our storage shed. I mean, guys, we made $7,000 that day, which is exponentially more than what we make. Our cleaner's finally here. We're doing his job, and we're like, you know what? No. So we throw our trash on the ground, basically saying, you do it. We have 5 stacks of weed at our sweatshop waiting for us to do it. So we put it on Jason's little storage shed so he can get to work. We pick up 8 jars of Granddaddy Perp. We give 2 of them to Kyle because that's what he wants today. He wants that. We didn't tell him that's what he's going to get. We go walk over to Benji, our sweet boy Benji. He gives us 3 bands, and then we give him some product. He's still got a whole bunch he has to sell. I mean, like, we're keeping him stocked now. He's never going to run out of money. Anyways, empty feet of crib, shout out. We do a little house tour. I mean, we got a room now. Look at this. We got a kitchen. We got a little living space. Ooh, windows boarded up, a little backyard. We assigned the botanist and the handler their beds. She fine, so she getting, you know, in the middle, and she gonna be in between us. We gonna challengers with her. Anywho, we get a new customer, Kim Delaney. Shout out. We finally go and pick up the rest of our weed that we didn't forget, but we didn't have the space for. We put it in Jason's little storage rack. We start laundering all of our money that's possible. I've got to do a better job about it. We go ahead and let Al know we need some stuff, so we go ahead. We meet him up at a construction. We're like, you know what? No. Let's buy freaking 40. Because I'm like, 50, that's a lot. We go ahead and buy 40 OG Kush seeds. We go ahead and drop off 20 of them to the sweatshop. And then the other 20 we pick up. And then we're like, you know what? Nah, that's not enough. Let's buy another 10. We take the extra seeds And for some reason, guys, I didn't put the seeds back. I was gonna put them in the storage unit. We get caught by the cops. We're now under arrest and we're wanted. We're running away. The cop cars got us. So we run, and then we get spotted. I mean, these guys, they're just, like, what can we do? We have so many seeds on us, and we have so much product on us. This is an absolute waste. We cannot lose it. I refuse to lose our product. We sneak around. We're sneaking. I'm sneaking. Look, we're about to get away. We're getting away. Oh my God, they found us. And then we sit still. He misses his tase. We got our machete out. And one thing led to another. And now we're wanted, dead or alive, and the guy's dead. We get rid of our pursuers. And then we slowly crouch away. Guys, we cannot get spotted anymore, or they will have our head. We sneak around very slowly, very patiently, like a hunter. Another cop finds us. Boom, 2-shot. Oh my God, stop chasing us. We're scared at this one. I mean, like, look at me. I'm pooping my pants. There's poop in my pants, man. We go into our bungalow. We lead them right into our den. And then we corner sit, bruh. We're corner sitting. We're crouching. I'm scared, bro. I'm away from the window. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I'm like sitting in a corner, bro. I'm camping. NGL. If they come in, I'm putting my life on the line. There's no way I'm gonna let this go. That was ridiculous. We're officially murderers. Guys, what can we do? There's nothing to do. We put our dead or alive wanted away, and then we're just like, you know what? No, we're going to bed. I genuinely was gonna go into the bungalow and sleep, and then I was like, oh my God, I have so many seeds. Like, I can just put this in the storage unit, and they'll plant stuff for me. Anywho, we level up. We're a hustler 4 now. We go over there in the morning and put the seeds up so they can actually start planting and doing work. Ugh. Jason put some of our packaged stuff in there, but he doesn't have any jars. So we go ahead and buy him some more jars so he can get back to work. As soon as we drop the jars off, he immediately gets there. He starts putting the stuff in. He goes 4 at a time. I mean, this guy's so good at what he does, man. It's incredible stuff. We buy some more storage racks for our new bungalow. Incredible stuff. And then we buy 10 grow tents. Yep. I mean, we're big ballers now, man. 10 grow tents ain't nothing. We don't have to buy any more seed growers or like plant potter, whatever the fancy stuff. We don't need to do that anymore. We're going to have workers handle all of that for us so they can do extra work. We don't have to worry about it. We put all 10 down into the kitchen area. You know, they don't need a dining table. They don't need access to a stove. All we need is marijuana. I try to figure out places for these storage units. And this is basically what we come up with. I mean, do you guys enjoy the little house building aspects? Please let me know because I'm having a great time. This is incredible. We put some more storage inside of this room. We talk to Benji. We pick up our money, our cash. Appreciate it, dog. He's out of supplies. I mean, he sold everything, so we give him a little bit of stuff. We go to Kyle. We give him what he wants. We go to the Mrs. Ming's upstairs sweatshop, pick up our stuff, drop it off for Jason to do his thing. The guys, I mean, he's on top of it. Look at all this stuff. He's got 14 different jars prepared for us. We buy more jars for him because this guy just runs out so quick. And we're like, dang, we need to buy some more stuff. We call Albert over like, yo, we got a link, buddy. I'm like trying to decide, like, what do I want? All the customers, they seem to only want the OG Kush. But I'm like, you know, we've got to diversify a little bit. Just a little bit. We buy 40 green crack seeds. Obviously not enough space. I never have enough space. But we're really gonna fill up this bungalow up with everything that we can get them. So we put the seeds over. We run on over back to Big Al. Pick up the rest of our seeds. Oof, run over in the rain. This is so cinematic. It's excellent even. And before we even pick it up, we're like, you know what? I got so much cash. I'm gonna buy another 40. Put another 40 on their head. Yep. We talk to Jerry, we do a deal, and then he tells us his friend Sherry can hook us up with pseudo. He passed on our number to her. So we officially, after probably 5 hours of playing, have the ability to get pseudo. It's incredible. We're actually making great progress. Nelson's trying to call us. Oscar will sell you everything you need to make meth with the exception of pseudo. For that, you're going to need a supplier. I don't know any pseudo suppliers, so you're going to be on your own for this one. Open up your contacts app, look for a supplier in Westville. I feel like this is information we should have found out earlier. We fully fill up a large storage rack full of seeds. Shirley texts us, so we order a dead drop of high quality pseudo. Because we don't do none of that low quality stuff, bro. We got elite ball knowledge. We order 6 on the dead drop. It'll be ready in 6 hours. We talk to Benji. We pick up our 2 bands. Immediate. And then we give him the stuff that he needs to sell. Give him a good little bit so he don't run out. 11. We buy a lab oven because that's the last thing we need to start actually cooking. Now we go to the storage shed and we start putting up all of our chemistry equipment into the room. This is going to be our chemistry room. This is where they're going to do everything that we need. We go ahead, we pick up our dead drop full of our pseudo. We've got the acid, we've got the phosphorus, and we've got our pseudo. Let's start cooking. We put the pseudo in a little beaker. We put the acid in there. And then we sprinkle some phosphorus in there. Oh, not the whole thing though. We start stirring, it dissolves. We lower the boiling flask. Oh. And then we put the mixture in here. Ooh. And we put the beaker above the burner. And then start cooking. This is a skill shot kind of low key. We got to hold it until it gets into the green bar. Apparently they want it to be around 220-ish, 230. And I think the higher, if it goes too high, the glass will break. Anyways, we get it done pretty quick. It starts cooking. We go to bed. And now next episode, we will be selling crystal meth. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.